Legend of Total War here with part 6 of my medieval Total War Viking invasion Let's Play campaign as the Vikings. Previously we conquered most of the territories around over here, these ones here, yep. Took out the Saxons and have conquered this island and these here. We didn't have any real battles. It was actually quite a long episode, I didn't realise it was that long. But yes, we've expanded quite quickly. There's still a little bit less than 200 turns left in the campaign, so we've got plenty of time, but there does still seem to be a lot to do. Our army at the moment seems near invincible. Nobody wants to mess with us. But at some point, these guys here, we're going to have to fight them, I think, because we've obviously run them into a corner. They can't withdraw. Alright, you... What are we doing? What's this? Yep. All good. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What's left to build? I've primarily just been building peasants because peasants help keep the public order. Which is, of course, very important to maintain. Because the peasants, they cost nothing in regard to upkeep. Alright, Ulster. What are we doing here? I think we were going to upgrade that. Yeah, just extra valor for the bowmen. For the archers. That's okay, it's better than nothing. Maybe that'll make them shoot better. Who knows? Alright, what else are we doing? At Brega. This region is a money maker, I think. Yeah. And there's no more monies to be had. So just build up whatever. We haven't got a brothel yet. So you might as well get one of those. Tavern's not really important. Whatever, they don't take long to build. Just build something. Okay, Munster. A bit of money's coming out of here. I'd say let's develop it further. Because although we've got absolutely shitloads of money at the moment, you never know what's going to happen to make things go plummet down. Luckily, most of my money's been relying on farming. However, there is quite a bit on trade. Actually, most of my money's come from raiding. However, I do have a sustainable empire. We don't have to raid. But we do it because we're Vikings, and that's what we do best. Raid. And I'm also teaching them the ways of, building an empire, which is what I do best. Apart from swearing. The two things do not necessarily go hand in hand. Okay, that'll do. Let's move on. Good. It's good to see like, these guys just have son after son after son. These Vikings. They hardly ever have daughters. Which is fine by me, because what do I need a daughter for? Okay, this is where the king is it? Nope. Why's it got the crown there? There's an heir. There's the king. Are we ready to leave this territory here? I don't know. Possibly. Alright, let's see. Send these guys down here. It's going to be a pretty big battle. Okay, if we look at this though, that's going to need to go way down. What can we do to fix the public order? Okay, just one unit away. Okay, that's what we can afford from there. Unless we lower the taxes, which I don't want to do. Okay, you should be able to afford to come down here. How's that looking? One more. There we go. Under control. Alright, keep training more peasants. Okay, what have we got here? Yeah, they don't have much. I mean, we're not putting peasants in the main army. So, yeah, we shouldn't have any problem wiping that out. They might... I don't know. This region's got gold. So that'll be good for money, but nothing much else. Which is fine. Money makes the world go round. You fuckhead. Alright, let's see. What else am I going to do? Build that. Get me more peasants. Gotta maintain us some public order. Can't recruit them anywhere else. Okay, let's see. And yep, give me some more of these Viking Carls. In fact, the Carls that we've got here. Make sure we send them to the front line. Although they're not really going to help us win the battle, because it's just overkill. But what they'll do is, I don't know. It's just, yeah, exactly it. It's just overkill. Alright, so go armor above attack, I'd say. How much money are we making from this? 400. Yeah, this is not really, I'm not focusing too much on money on this one. This is where I'm getting my best units. Like, it's really going to make a big difference having those guys with those upgrades, because they don't take any extra upkeep to have better equipment. That could be a good region to take next. I don't know, we'll see. It's good to take regions that these guys can't get to, because they don't have enough ships, or they don't have access to ships. I don't know, I'd have to play as one of them to see if we could even, if they could hire ships. Yeah, whatever. Everything else seems under control. But these Mercians, they are really getting strong. I mean, look how much of they've got. They're basically half of England, and I'm the other half of England, and excluding Wales, whatever. This here is basically Scotland. But I've got Ireland, so I think I am stronger than them, but they do have a lot of armies. Like, we'd have to hit them pretty hard and fast if we were to betray them. I'd prefer it if perhaps the, what is this, Northumbrians? If the Northumbrians would, you know, gain some territory on them. Because the thing is, we'd only be able to take a territory one at a time, and these guys, you know, they might fucking come at us from all over the place. Either that, or we just have to go fucking raid all their territories and allow rebels to show up. Which, actually, that would be okay. Anyway, we'll wait until we've got a bigger army, because we can certainly afford more. And on that note, maybe I will increase my military size. There isn't really a great deal of options in regard to units in this, but that's fine. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. Okay, so 4,500 of us versus 2,000 of them. Ideally, it would be best to auto-resolve it, but I'm going to command it personally, because otherwise you guys are going to find it boring. Because if I auto-resolve it, I might lose like 20 men, because we outnumber them and outpower them by so much. But they fight a lot better like this. Okay, we're going to have to shift out some of these guys. Alright, so there's the king. We can't afford for him to die. Alright, who are we going to shift out? I got no archers or anything here. It's all just melee units. Okay, all of these guys here, these are elite units. Tap them, yeah, tap them out for... Hang on. Keep these guys in reserve. Got some cav in there. Yeah, right, whatever. Tap these guys out. I don't think I need them. And you. Don't want to lose my heirs. Okay, we've got ourselves archers. Extra cav. Okay, that should do it. Alright, let's begin. Good thing is we start off at the high ground. But of course, they've got a high ground of their own. Alright, you guys will need to get into... Actually, I might put all these guys into one group. And actually include you in that group as well. Yeah, whatever. I don't think they've got any cavalry to begin with. Okay, yep. You, come over here. Wait, you're supposed to be in that group as well. Okay, two lots of cavalry over this side. And you, over here. Speed that up so they get organised. Okay, they are wanting to hide. So what have they got anyway? Celtic peasants. Oh, there's a few archers in there. They're taking some massive high ground over there. Group them up. I'll group these guys as well, even though I don't really see the need. thing is, it takes a very long time for these guys to recover fatigue. That's why you don't want to run them around to begin with. Let's see here. So they got their archers over there. What we'll want to do is come around the side, up this way. So we've got the high ground, because the high ground's going to make a big difference. Okay, I managed to keep the cavalry together. Stay on the low ground. Yep. Come over here. I can't zoom out any further. Okay, so we've taken the high ground, and then they're moving around, of course. They're just trying to avoid us. That's fine. We'll push them off the high ground. They're bound to be getting just as tired as me. Because ideally what we want to be doing is, thinning them out a little bit first, using the archers. Alright, you guys come over here. Okay, we can't afford for the king to get killed, but he's an excellent fighter, so it shouldn't happen. Well, he's probably not that excellent, but whatever. Coming closer again. We can't go up higher here because of the... Oh, shit! You blinked, and then that fucking happened. Get the hell out of there, you wankers. Alright, get in there. Oh, God. Just blinked and they fucking got us. Can we get out of there? We still got the upper hand on them, though. Get out of there. Don't fire at will. At least we lured them over to us. Our landsmen will have no problem taking them down. Come back up here. Cavalry reform. There's no need to run anyone down in this because they've got nowhere to go. Okay, our guys over here. Okay, so we've got some Viking Huskarls kicking some ass as well. What are they doing? Viking thralls. Leave them out of it for now. Come in closer, but not too close. You come in there as well. Same with you. Come in. These guys here, they're just bloody rampaging through them. Look at our kill ratio. Like I said, they've just got a bunch of garbage. Maybe I should just send these guys in to smash them. The problem is, I know that the enemy do have cavalry. They might just not be here yet. Oh fuck it, get in there. I'll have the thrall. Hang on. I'll have the thralls stay by and yeah, just charge on in. They're probably exhausted as well. You guys have already lost a lot of fatigue. I'll have the thralls look after the archers. No, don't be shooting yet. Okay, there's Royal Bodyguard over there. That's what we want to be shooting. I can move up there. Get in there and shoot him. Okay, there's getting wrecked, but that's okay. Viking thralls, you might want to come over there and fight those Royal Bodyguards. How the fuck are these guys allowed to have Royal Bodyguards? They're not royal, they're peasants, unless they're the remnants of Wales or something. That guy's fucked. Doesn't matter. We're slaughtering them over here. Alright, come on, rack him over here. What's this? One royal bodyguard. What are you on, skirmish mode or something? Yeah. I don't want them on skirmish mode. Can you shoot this bastard? Good, and then shoot them. Okay, our cavalry seem to be smashing them for the most part. Yep, don't forget their archers. I can't believe they're still here. But the guy's being captured. Okay, archers, maybe best you shoot down this way. Because it looks like we lost the high ground. They've actually got a fairly good high ground advantage, I guess. But we've just got better units. You get in there, it's a bit of a fight. These guys run away. What are you doing? Come up here. Don't worry about this here. It's all good. I'm sure some enemy reinforcements will be showing up fairly soon. Okay, you guys can now just stop that. Peasant has there. Go run them down. Make sure they don't come back. Actually, archers, where are you? Come over here, shoot these armored spearmen. They don't seem to want to run away. What are you doing? Come over here and flank them. It's hard to see exactly what's going on. It's fucking high ground here. Are they running away? Yep. Good. Okay, if they're running away, don't bother shooting them. Save your ammunition for something else. They're bound to bring in some reinforcements. It's hard to flank these guys with such a big mess. What are you doing? Kick some ass.
Craven poor son as he is, the enemy general flees.
That's it, kick some ass. There's some excellent units here, absolutely raping the enemy. Don't let him get away. That's it, capture just heaps of them. Alright, speed it up just a little bit. Oh, we won. Good. Captured a lot of them, but it's not really going to matter because it's not an actual proper faction. Just execute them all. Alright, now we're obviously going to have to deal with the mess of sorting these guys out. He's a good general. He's a good governor. Alright, let's have a look here. See, that's that guy there. He's fucking wrecked. Well, he'll need to go back for retraining, that's for sure. Right back to Norway. Okay, I'm just thinking. Let's just get all of these guys together. Okay, who's got the best stats out of all of them? Didn't I see another one that was really good stats? Yep, these guys. Bring them all together. That's pretty good dread. I'm looking for acumen as well, because this is going to be a fairly rich territory. He's very good. Okay, so this guy here, if we want him to maintain, if we want him to stay here, we gotta distribute his soldiers elsewhere. That's him there, yep. So let him give most of them away, that's him, yep. 28 left. There, he's only got 10 left there. That way none of these guys need retraining, and we can leave you to be the governor of this province. Good, that increased the wealth here by about 50%. Good, alright, but the pagan tribe, we're not in desperate need for the money. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Jeez, we got some big armies. Alright, our cavalry didn't walk away with any... without damage. What we should do, I think... just get them into groups. Just so I know what's what. Okay, so that's the other ones that took damage anyway. Okay, that's not really good enough to be replenished. It didn't take 40 casualties in total. So no need to send them back for retraining. These guys here can't be retrained. Just merge them anyway. Because they're just remnants of old bodyguards and family members and things like that that no longer exist. It's all good. Actually, you'd make a good... why can't I... what's going on here? There he is. He'd make a good governor. So what I'm going to do with him is I'm just going to leave him here. Hopefully I don't forget about him. He'll be the next governor of some island. Some province. We'll see. The archers, they've taken some damage, but nothing too severe. Nothing worth... oh, hang on. Okay, that is worth sending someone back for retraining. Okay. All good. Let's just keep things going. Alright, so we're building up... how are we going here? We're going to need some peasants there, but we'll sort that out later. Alright, what are we going to build here? Pagan shrine. How's the public order? Alright, no, we need to... this is going to be one of our regions that produce troops, so we need to get that going. This region will be worth some money. Yeah, get that going. It's not affected by taxation either. Okay, how are we going here? There's a decent amount of money coming from farms. There's not heaps. We don't really need anything else in this region. I might actually get the muster field, because you never know, I might need peasants coming in a bit faster. The faster we have peasants coming in, the more territories we can go take, sort of. Depending on, of course, our army size. What are we going to do with you? Okay, you can go high tax rate. Okay, so we've got that now. That's producing a bit of money, but we need to get that in order to maximize it. What are we doing here? So, a lot of money coming out of this region. Is it all coming from trade? No. That's already at 40%, so that's not going to get any higher. Oh, we've finished building the boats. Get them coming again. Hopefully not another flood comes through. Alright, public order's pretty good, but I guess we can go with a bit more. Public order here is pretty good as well, but we need... yeah, we got the mead thing. We can start getting Viking landsmen. That's good. Now we just need to upgrade it so that we can upgrade the armory and things like that with this. That'll just take some time to develop, because not even this is finished yet. But it's getting there. How long is that going to take? 7 more turns. Holy shit. It takes forever. Doesn't matter. Once it's done, these guys are going to be a serious force to be reckoned with. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. If I didn't know any better, I'd say there's more regions than this than the actual Britannia campaign on... And, what's it called? Medieval 2. It's quite a lot. It's just on a small scale. Alright. What are we going to build next? Okay, over here. This region here, we're going for money, so we need that and then this. Okay, we need to have this unit here retrained. And he'll get upgrades as well because of that. Send him down there to join with the others. What are you building here again? That for public order, that's okay. What did I train here? I think I trained some more cavalry, didn't I? Yep. Alright, set him down there. And I think I trained another archer here. Yep, there he is. Send him down, and then this guy here needs to be retrained. And he'll also get some valor from that. Well, he should, because that's what, yeah, +1. Yeah, it'd be better to get +2, but just whatever. Get on with it. More peasants needed. After all, we've got the money, so it's no big deal. So if we have a look here, money, making 4 grand a turn. And where is the money coming from? So if we look here, have a look at all the loyalty of them all. And expenses. Jutland's our best with only 31 expenses. Ulster's doing very nicely. There's not that many territories that aren't actually making a profit. So the further we go down, you look down at Defet, but that's just because that's where all the troops are, but that's okay. So these ones here, these regions that we recently conquered, they're not making enough money yet. That's okay. That's coming under control. This is also coming under control. It's not developed enough yet to really worry about taxation. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. Good, so I'm the strongest now. Who is this for? So the Northumbrians. Okay. If we get an alliance with the Northumbrians... Who's this? Mercians. It'll negate our alliance with the Mercians. Right. I will accept this, because we don't want an alliance with them anymore. So if you ever look here, this should be neutral, right? Yes. Okay, no more alliance with them. Which means no dishonor in attacking them. Because sometimes dishonor can be really bad. Everyone sort of just betrays you. But that being said, with that alliance here, we can't guarantee the support of these guys. Or the fact that they're going to just stay away. We might need to attack them. We need to attack them where they're strongest, I think. If we're going to do it that way, which... I don't think we need to do that now. They kind of got their hands full taking on the Northumbrians. I'm looking at this area here. I mean, look at this. This is just peasants and shit. Friedmen, they're... bleh. Whatever. So if we sent them here and then sort of just raided everywhere, if we can't maintain the public order, that is, just raid as much as we can. Just keep these guys in the dirt. Okay, all of our guys over here. Get them merged. Got a lot of armies. I should be able to split them up into all these different forces. Nope, too much. There we go. So yeah, it's not quite 3 full stacks, but it's pretty close. It doesn't really matter if it's a big mess because we organize it in the battle anyway. Okay, we can jack up the taxes here. It's all good. Okay, let's grab this first. Like I said, this is not a rush. I mean, we've got 67,000 in the bank. We got enough money. Alright, so our guy over here, good, he's available. He's been upgraded, he's looking good, nice and strong. Keep him coming. We're going to need them if we're going to take on these guys. Okay, how are we going here for public order? All good. What are we going to build? So this is our cavalry producing province. And that seems to have been upgraded as much as we can. Keep them coming if you would. What did I just build here anyway? I built a brothel. So we could actually build a spy. Nah, I don't need that. We can already see what's going on. Alright. What else are we going to build? Port. Siege engineer. I guess we could. Keep those archers coming. Good. Yep, he gained his extra point of valor there. Keep those peasants coming. We're going to need them if we're going to try and take out these guys. Give me more peasants. Just need heaps. I'm going to need at least as much. I mean, we can afford it. Okay, these territories here, I think I'm going to have to build, as soon as they finish doing what they're doing, build a muster field so I can train peasants faster. Keep them coming. I don't really feel the need to get the Viking thralls. They're kind of shit. So this region here is making a bit of cash. That's not making much, but it's doing okay. Let's see. Doesn't have any tradable goods. What do I want to do here? I'd say let's keep going with money. I think that should be the first territory we go after of the Mercians. Just got to watch out for. They've got a lot of regions with armies all over their borders. Yeah, just want to raid, not necessarily raid, but just conquer all the way through here. They might take on these guys here. That could be a problem if they do that, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. Alright, what are we going to do? Okay, silver mine here. Because they'll have no problem, obviously, taking on peasants. Peasants can't fight for themselves, they're shit. Okay, keep them coming. Public order here's all good. Yeah, just pluck them in there. It's all good. Bring him down here. No one's going to get to there, so it's safe. What's your upkeep cost? 1. That's nothing. Imagine a governor, a politician or whatever, that you only paid 1 gold per year. And he's actually good. Imagine that. Okay, I can't see anything else that needs to be done. Let's move on to the next turn. One of my generals died of old age. Oh well, that sucks, but not the end of the world. Okay, you can now take a rest in there and hopefully live out the rest of your days. Or rest of the campaign in there. Okay, let's get this gold going. Okay, it's pretty expensive to build a gold mine, but makes back the money within 10 turns. After it's been built, so it's 12 turns. Which is a pretty decent investment. Also considering that it's not affected by, you know, droughts or anything like... Oh, actually it might be, I don't know. It's not affected by tax income. So we've got 3 stacks here. If we told these guys to move out, how is the province? We definitely need some peasants there. Can't just leave nothing. Taking on these guys here is going to be a big problem. There's no way we're going to be able to do it and not lose a few territories, unless they're really passive. Well, it's not going to be this turn. So let's just keep building. Alright, so get the public order under here, under control. Actually, why don't I just do this? Oh, hang on, there's one back there. Okay, this region. So, why can't we build up the armorer? Oh, right, because we need to build a blacksmith first. Alright, we'll get that going. Okay, then recruitment. Anywhere that's not recruiting, that can recruit peasants or whatever, it needs to be recruiting. That's all good. Let's move on. Still make an absolute fortune. Now we have to keep in mind that if we do attack the Mercians, that will lower our income because we won't be getting as much trade. Which actually makes me inclined to think, why don't we take out everyone else first? Not that it really matters. I mean, they're not going to declare war on us while we're the strongest. Maybe I should go and deal with rebel territories out this way. Like that one, for example. I mean, it's not rich, but it's rebel controlled and nobody else can get there. It's sort of like this territory. Alright, so let's do that. If they stand and fight, that's just an easy order to resolve there. Not going to fight that one. Pointless. Alright, now this region here is very bad public order. Okay, I think we can take 3 of these guys out. Yep. Put them over here. Still 81%. It doesn't really matter if we have to lower the tax rate a little bit, I guess. It's okay, that's under control. Alright, what are we going to build here? So this is where I was getting ships from. Economy is completely under control. Let's just keep developing better ships there. Oh. Okay, Ulster, one of my money-making cities. Oh no, build that. Okay, what else do we want? Archers. Yes, give me more archers. This one here, give me... Oh, hang on, what do you got here? We've got catapult crew. What's better, catapult or ballista? It looks like the catapult is. Doesn't cost much in support costs. The catapult will be outclassed by guns. We're not going to be seeing guns for another 400 years, which are not in this campaign. Not yet. Let's keep going with cavalry. Okay, what does this provide? Mangonel. Okay, that sounds good. Grab that. See if we can get trebuchets. Alright, Connacht. We're actually starting to make some money out of this. And the public order is very good. Yeah, grab that. In fact, why don't we split this up? And bring them over here. How's the public order now? Still good. And then I can increase the tax rate there, back to what it was. Okay, got to find regions that aren't building anything. Oh, there's one. Okay, this one over here. Okay, so now this is, yep, getting some tax income from, oh not tax, trade income. How's the public order there? Pretty good. Wouldn't hurt with one of these, I guess. I'm just thinking we need a muster field for more peasants. Okay, keep going. Hang on. This over here, what are we recruiting? Yeah, keep that going. Don't stop. Same with you, keep those guys coming. I need lots of good quality troops. Come over here as well. And then bring him in. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. Okay, so obviously there's just no point at all in fighting this one manually. Just auto-resolve, lost 6 men, it's nothing. They've got nowhere to run to, so they disappeared. Okay, execute them all. Good, how much money are we making? 4 grand a turn, that's great. We don't have to rely on raiding at all. There's no point taxing this region, there's nothing here. Okay, let's get the public order under control as fast as we can. Okay, this region's shit. But he's got lots of dread, so giving it to him, we'll keep it under control, I guess. Well, there's better regions we could have given it to, but whatever. It did pretty much double the amount of money we're getting from it. I don't know, maybe a little bit. That's fine. Still only just 3 stacks. Okay, we should actually be able to have enough peasants to put in here to maintain public order, but it's not really worth it. It's a pretty shit territory. Okay, Del Raider and Reget. Those territories don't have... well, they're rebel controlled. Okay, the Scots don't have... Okay, let me just see here. I'm allied with the Scots. Fuck. Alright, allied with the Picts and the Northumbrians. Alright. I really don't want to go and betray them. Which only leaves room for attacking them. Because these territories here, I don't really see the point. There's some tradable good here. Mead. Yeah, who cares? That's like beer or something. Yeah, it looks like it's going to come down to a clash of the superpowers of the British Isles. Can't really call anyone here a superpower, though. Alright, let's build. What do we got? So over here, this is going to be a place for us to recruit from. We need drinking hall. That's where we're going to get our Viking landsmen. Yep. Okay, what are we doing here? This is our money. Holy shit. Talk about fucking rich. 2 grand a turn. That's heaps. What are we going to build here? There's nothing more we can do in regard to money. Keep in curtain wall. It doesn't need any of that shit. Build it in, I guess. It doesn't need any of these things. Okay, good. We can start upgrading this stuff now. Alright. Very soon we'll start producing some much better units. Okay, let's try and develop the keeps up, so that way if they do come under attack we can retreat back to the keep as much as possible. But then again, if we send everyone back to the keep, it'll still only last like 1 turn. So we'll have to make sure we've actually left like minimal garrison, that way they have to actually assault. If they're going to do that, that is. What we might have to do is actually try and take these territories on 2 at a time. See, if we attack this one and that one at the same time, he's got nowhere to go. He's captured. Alright, well, let's just see what's left to build. Oh, hang on, there was something. Defet. Alright, so this is where we're going to build the gold mine. It's making a lot of money. Keep going with that. 208 fluence a turns, that sounds great. Okay, everything's doing something. That's good. Money coming through, plenty. Moving on. Oh, come on. Fuck. Pricks. Okay, no one can get out of Norway for the turn. Which has of course lowered the bloody amount of public order. Because they can't get as much money from their tradable goods. Okay. It seems like the amount of income that they make affects their public order, their loyalty. Well, whatever. We'll fix that up. It could just be access to tradable goods. Maybe the tradable goods are giving public order. I don't know. It's not really explained at all. Most of these units here are peasants. I mean, we could even split up our army into 3. Attack here, here, and... Can't really attack that one straight away. We'd have to come to here first. Put the whole army on the run. Push them all the way up north. Force them into these guys' territory. I mean, we'd still be making a bit of money off the Picts and the Northumbrians, but this is where we're getting most of our cash from. As in the tradable goods, which we aren't really relying on anyway. Oh, we've got iron here as well. Right, so we can actually be developing good troops from here. We'll build the armorer so that we can get these guys with armor. That'd be good, so they can get into a skirmish and be okay. Keep them coming. Okay, what are we doing here? Build, yeah, build that up. Okay, what are we doing here? This needs... what? Muster field. We already got the muster field. Recruit. What else does it need? Upgrade the fort. I know, I guess we could come and take these territories. I mean, these guys are our allies. They're not going to necessarily attack us. And if they do, it's their own fucking funeral. It's just this region here. We took that and it's actually a detriment to us. At least at this stage. And if I was to move everyone over to Dalrada, for example, these guys, they'd probably stand and fight, but that's an easy order to resolve as well. Public order here goes to absolute shit. I think I'll take these guys, put them over there. Still not enough. Good, now it's not enough. Only just, but that's okay. That doesn't require additional public order. I mean, we've got these guys here, but we don't need them for that fight. So who cares? Bring you over here. Alright, let's just see what else there is to do. Okay, in this territory here, what are we doing? This one is where we built the silver mine. How's the public order here? It's pretty good. That would be worth hardly anything. I say build that, so we can start training up some peasants. Keeping our borders safe. That region there's very much coming under control, so that's good. Good, peasants being recruited everywhere like I asked. That's good, money's gone down. But that's okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. So they can't win. That means this here must be rebel controlled. So it is. Okay. Well, that's somebody else's problem now. I don't think I'd bother with that. Let these guys deal with it. The picks or something. In fact, they're probably going to be less inclined to do it now. Okay, so Endel Raider, which is pretty much useless. I know, just build a warrior's hold. Who's going to come and be the governor here? Alright, let's go check with the peasants. This guy here is good. Good, nice little increase in income there. And I'm sure he helped with the public order because he's got a bit of dread. He's a drinker, -1 command, so he's... Okay, so he's a good governor, he'd be a crap fighter. It's just okay anyway because he's a peasant. Okay, and that's, yeah, better under control now anyway. Okay, so we built that, grab this. Hang on, if we built this, there's hardly any money from that, so we're never going to make much cash out of that region. But there's still, you know, 180 odd turns. If we build it up now, we'll still get a lot of time to start developing money from it. Okay, that can go up to very high. Okay, so we got iron here. This is where we need to be recruiting troops from, so get started on them. And then we need the blacksmith, so we can make the armorer and all that kind of shit. Has public order, seems good. Alright, what do we need to build? Need that. So this region should now be making money from trade. Not much, I guess saltfish is not really worth much. I can go back up to where it was. Okay, so now when we train troops, they should have +3 armor. We can't seem to upgrade that any further than that. What is that making? 378. Okay, yep. Give them their extra attack as well. What are we doing here? Oh, this region's making even more cash than before. It's absolutely rich. This is one of the reasons why I'm reluctant to attack the Mercians. Most of my money's coming from them. We'll probably go back to being deficit, or going downhill if we go and attack them. Then again, of course, raiding their territory is going to provide thousands of extra gold per turn. Every time we make an attack. Alright, so... I should say, let's build the muster field and have it training peasants as well, because we're really going... If we're going to... What we want to do here is just sort of steamroll right through them as fast as possible. We're going to need peasants to fill in the gaps. Oh, hang on, there was one. Okay, needs this. Oh, good. Moving on. Nothing was destroyed. Good. Income half in middle. That's okay. How's our money anyway? Making 5 grand a turn. We're doing very well for ourselves here. Okay, so we built this. We can get mangonels now. So those are... They look like trebuchets to me. No, they're not really. They're sort of close to it, but they're not. So short-range artillery. So are they. I guess in comparison to gunpowder, they're considered short-range. High angle of fire, huh? Weapon causes fear, right? No, that one does. Why doesn't this one do it? Oh, there it is right there. Blind. Okay, no, I don't need it yet. They're pretty cheap, though. We can't get better ones than that. No, that's as far as it goes. Alright, we've nearly finished building up this entire region. Yeah, build a port. What are we doing here? There's nothing that's really needed. We've built all the financial stuff. It's making a bit of money per turn. Training as peasants. It's all good. I don't know. You gotta build up the fort. See what else is available. So that's been done. That is where the governor goes to go and stay. Income's increased. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Yep, we need pagan shrines. Okay, what else? This region here seems to be worth quite a bit of money with farming, so let's develop that up further. Nothing else any use. Public order's getting better, that's good, because fucking fuck all money. 81. No, do that, we'll start training peasants there. Put it to use. Okay, it's quite a bit of money here. Let's grab that. Oh, these are mercenaries. Nah, I don't need any mercenaries just yet. Only if I ever get desperate. Okay, Munster. Let's see. Decent amount of cash coming from this area, but we've already built it up as far as it's going to go. So, as far as the cash is concerned, that is. Okay, what else? This region here needs more money. But it's also a frontier territory. How long is that going to take? Take 16 years for that much money. Not really worth it. Okay, what are we recruiting here? Yep, sounds good. Get those in there. So let's get the forest clearing. Why not? Hang on. What are you doing? Oh, that's right. It's just mercenaries. Okay, that means everything's been checked. And we can move on to the next turn. Yep. He brings offer of an alliance. No. Well, we could and then go kill the other guys, but we've got to take these guys out. So, no. Also notice that I can't seem to train diplomats. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, we are Vikings after all. When would we hire diplomats? What are we doing here again? I don't know, just build whatever. Build that, who cares? Yep, grab that. Good, our troops from there will be good in no time. Good amount of money coming from here, build that. So keep them coming. Our money's sort of stayed stable at the moment. We've been fluctuating between about 66,000 and 68,000 in the treasury. Oh, hang on, no. Want to be able to train peasants here. What are we doing here? Want to be able to trade peasants? Yep, that's already done. Then, how are we going for money? Fairly wealthy territory. Yep, okay, so that'll double it, so that's good. And over here, how wealthy is this region? Not very. But we're going to be recruiting from here, so let's build that up. All good, moving on to the next turn. Okay. A lot of stuff being built. Okay, the pigs are definitely quite strong, but they just don't want to go and conquer this region for some reason. There's this one here, but it's not worth it. I mean, it's just going to be poor. It's not going to help us against this. So we're still making 5 grand a turn. That's about the amount we're basically spending per turn as well. Yep, that's it. Yeah, actually keep training the archers here, but we want to make the archers better. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yep, let's build up taxable, tradable goods. Okay, this region here is actually worth money. Keep developing it. Dalreda. This region's shit. However, the farming's not too bad, so let's develop that. First up, though, get the peasants in order. There's no fucking money to be made here, but it's completely safe, so might as well build it. We'll keep it busy for the next 16 years. This region's quite wealthy. It's actually filthy rich. Build that up. It's rich, but it's already built up. What are we doing here? Nothing. We've already... This is where we're getting our ships from. Hang on, we got these ones here. They take 3 years. They take 7 years. No, sorry, they take 3 years, but it costs 700. The support costs are exactly the same. So get them. Even if they cost more, doesn't matter. Get the better ships. Okay, now what? Oh, we'll see what's next available. Possible upgrades shipwright. Oh, there was one there. Okay, what aren't you doing? Peasants. Just gotta keep on recruiting. Keep going with it. Okay, moving on to the next turn. Yep, no issues there. Excuse me. We've got heirs, right? Yeah, we've got plenty of heirs. Our king must be starting to get fairly old, though. Where is he? There he is. Excuse me. So he's 42 years old. Secret rough justice. Whatever. That's my kind of guy. Secret rough justice. Magnificent builder. Okay, so the situation's looking good. I'm just trying to prepare for the war against this, because basically my plan is basically just take them all out in a single war. And we just want to make sure we're as ready for it as possible. If we don't go in there, if we go in there before we're ready, well, anything we take is going to collapse anyway, and it's just not going to be worth it. Because we're going to lose a lot of money by attacking them in the first place, because a lot of our trade goods are going to them. Because we're making fortune with this, and most of that will just disappear. I mean, we can go and conquer this area first, but it's not going to provide us with any more power. Once we've taken them down, the rest of these will be easy. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 7's next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.